Have you ever found yourself getting angry or frustrated by someone's actions, wishing you could just stay calm and unshaken? What if I told you there's a way to become completely immune to being bothered by others? A method rooted in some of the most profound and misunderstood power lessons in history. Today, we're diving deep into the world of Machiavelli, but not in the way you might think. This isn't about being manipulative or ruthless. It's about understanding human nature so deeply that nothing can throw you off balance. This is about reclaiming your mental and emotional sovereignty. So what exactly is the Machiavellian mindset when we strip away all the negative connotations? At its core, it's about seeing the world as it is, not as we wish it to be. Machiavelli was a realist. He understood that people are driven by self-interest, fear, and desire. When you get angry at someone, you're often reacting because their actions didn't meet your expectations. You expected them to be fair, logical, or considerate. The Machiavellian approach is to drop those expectations. Instead of judging people for their actions, you simply observe them. You see their moves as a natural outcome of their own motivations and insecurities. Think of it like a chess game. You don't get angry at your opponent's knight for moving in an L shape. You anticipate it, you understand its function, and you plan your own strategy accordingly. The same principle applies to people. When you understand the underlying power dynamics and psychological drivers, you stop taking things personally. Someone's rude comment isn't an attack on your worth. It's a reflection of their own insecurity, or a clumsy attempt to gain a feeling of power. Seeing this clearly is the first step to emotional freedom. It's not about being cold or detached. It's about being strategically empathetic. You understand why they act the way they do, which allows you to respond with intelligence instead of raw emotion. To truly master this, we need to engage in what some call shadow work. Your shadow self contains all the parts of you that you've repressed or denied your own insecurities, fears, and desires for power. We often get triggered by others because they reflect these hidden parts of ourselves. If someone's arrogance infuriates you, ask yourself, is there a part of me that secretly craves that same confidence but is afraid to show it? By exploring your own subconscious programming, you begin to integrate these hidden aspects. You bring them into the light. When you acknowledge your own capacity for the very behaviors you dislike in others, those behaviors lose their power over you. You're no longer fighting an external enemy. You're understanding the full spectrum of human nature, including your own. This isn't about condoning negative behavior. It's about disarming it by understanding its roots within the human psyche. This process requires a commitment to deep thinking and overcoming your cognitive biases. Our brains are wired for shortcuts. We jump to conclusions, we confirm our own beliefs, and we project our own issues onto others. To break free, you must become a ruthless questioner of your own thoughts. When you feel that spark of anger, pause. Ask yourself, what story am I telling myself right now? Is it absolutely true? What's an alternative explanation for this person's behavior? Is deliberate practice of metacognition, thinking about your thinking, rewires your brain? You start to create new neural pathways that favor clarity and objectivity over knee-jerk emotional reactions. It's like upgrading your mental operating system from one that runs on automatic biased code to one that runs on conscious, deliberate logic. This isn't easy, but the payoff is immense. A mind that is clear, resilient, and free. Let's talk about the psychology behind decision-making, both yours and theirs. Every action a person takes is a decision, and every decision is an attempt to meet a need. Whether it's a need for security, significance, connection, or growth, their behavior is just a strategy to get there. Often it's a very poor strategy, but it's the only one they know. When you can look at someone's annoying behavior and identify the unmet need behind it, you transform your perception. The person cutting you off in traffic isn't just a jerk. They might be desperately trying to feel in control because other parts of their life are chaotic. The coworker who steals your idea isn't just malicious, might be terrified of being seen as irrelevant. Again, this doesn't excuse the behavior, but it depersonalizes it. You move from being a victim of their actions to being an observer of their psychology. This vantage point gives you incredible power, not power over them, but the power to choose your response wisely, a response that serves your own goals instead of getting dragged into their drama. Ultimately, this journey is about truth, identity, and personal transformation. The truth is that you cannot control other people, but you can achieve absolute mastery over your own inner world. No. Your identity shifts from someone who is at the mercy of external events to someone who is the calm center of their own universe. This is the ultimate personal transformation. You stop outsourcing your happiness and peace of mind to the unpredictable behavior of others. You realize that your emotional state is your responsibility, and yours alone. Machiavelli wrote about securing a principality, but the most valuable territory you will ever govern is your own mind. By applying these principles, you're not becoming dark or manipulative. You're becoming wise. You're becoming strategically aware. You're becoming free. You learn to see human interactions not as a source of frustration, but as a fascinating, endless study of psychology in motion. You never get angry or bothered because you're too busy learning, adapting, and growing. You're playing a different game. On a higher level, and in that game, you are always in control. Thanks so much for watching. If this perspective resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into psychology and personal power. Let me know in the comments which of these ideas you found most powerful. See you in the next one.